Time to act. Body and mind.
The way people if I didn't know this was Tenshu, have you learned?
Oh no!
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not—
Then I apologize. Oh, I know. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. So you—
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking. They were nobodies to begin. Is that not the almighty Shogun? That's ancient history. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning? For what it's worth? Before you go charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing, I'm not sure you—
I challenge you to a duel before the throne!
proceed.
My, you're full of surprise. I'll admit that I never— You are aware. A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Sakura swirl! Yeah! I'm going in! Rain outlines it. Fate. Time to act. Let me weave you a verse. Take flight! Power that ended up.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
My apologies! Let's light it up!
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place
Everybody
for
stand
transgressors!
back!
The pale flame smolders!
I always bounce back. Just watch me.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Witness the power. Teamwork is dreamwork. Whirling snow.
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Dance, my pretties!
Huh? No, my sword!
Come, put up a fight!
Time to act. Yeah!
Dance, ashes!
Let me weave you a book. Kamisato art. Sumetsu! Yeah! My apologies.
All must burn!
May my final stand be a...
am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. Not so. Only everything that pertains. The Vision Hunt decree has my the Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently what you might not realize is that all. Consider this. No one will lose their life on a. Rather, those who have lost their life. Traveler, there seems to be. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my action. That's right. Anyway, you're looking for. So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction. Evasion is futile.
Take flight!
Strike dead! I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Know my sword! Whirling snow! Time to act.
This ends now.
My apologies!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Instabilities will be removed. Inferior.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt decree.
Power that ended hunt! Rain Cutter! Everybody stand back! Take flight!
All will be severed.
Sakura Swirl!
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Ha! defines your fate. No, my... Let me weave you a bow.
I'm going in! Shadow.
Whirling snow!
All desire can be brought.
To ashes! Let's light it up! Take flight! Unthinkable! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! You haven't won yet!
This
Whirling snow!
The fleeting shadow. No further, just decided.
Rain cutter! Everybody stand back! Unthinkable! Yeah! Yeah! You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people? These ambitions have transcended space and time. There's... Is this the lesson you learned from your... There are nations where humans... So are we to just abandon the notion of progress?
You and I have both witnessed the eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles, when all said and done... But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It doesn't... I wonder...
Miko, rich, never changing
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention.
Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years, but I have experienced it all.
But eternity is far too... Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly...
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in... You are obviously lonely. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia, so it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. So it will probably take me a... Since you are willing to...
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, Now that I have been... But, with regards to eternity...
As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So, maybe...
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler.
You literally told it... Seems like so.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means... Still, you did end up victorious.
Chip may cause plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least...
Wait a second. As in, the little thing...
Yep, that's the one. You...
Oh,
What?
I handed that over.
You did what?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly? The balladeer is number 6 of the I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You did...
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. And she no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential. Is that not a good bargain? Exchange. Judging by the results, at least, I dare say.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The so anyway, you still haven't... Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end. As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have. What would you like to know about? Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe. But if you still have doubts about, not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her Gnosis long ago. That's good to hear.
Don't worry. We...
As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. And I will also borrow some of Ayato's people. I'll let you know if I find out anything. That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one. Still, Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself.
So, you mean
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness. And some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him. The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis. And the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
what
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma.
Morax told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were two twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin god?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or Sha. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. But as far as the world was aware, in fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them. Right up until
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
That was when A began to change.
Paimon feels like she
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god.
Wow.
After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a...
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up.
Lesser Lord Kusan...
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their... I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her, too. I wish you all the best. Are you sure? Okay, then. Keep it safe. Is that all you intend? There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone...
Who in their right mind?
Okay, I see. Your ambition should be something that transcends perhaps the reason you do not continue on your journey. And maybe that moment will come.